Hi, I'm Liam Neeson. This is my career in 4 minutes. Excalibur was life-changing in lots of ways. I was always a big Arthurian legend fan, and to be on set with these beautiful shining coats of armour and on horseback and having sword fights was I'll never forget that feeling. You always learn from good actors. You always learn from bad actors, actually. I was very fortunate on The Bounty to work with Anthony Hopkins, Daniel Day-Lewis, Laurence Olivier, believe it or not, was in the film as well. Bernard Hill, to name just a few. The Mission, of course, was Robert De Niro, Jeremy Irons, Ray McAnally, this wonderful Irish actor, director that I worked with on stage a few times. Yeah, they were particularly extraordinary experiences. Yeah, I had no idea Darkman would become a cult favorite. Terrific fun to make. Long hours in a makeup chair, getting my face scarred and stuff. That was 3 to 5 hours, most days. And yeah, my pickup call was like 4:30 in the mornings, and I was also preparing for a boxing movie called The Big Man, directed by David Leland, that we shot in Scotland. So I was physically preparing for that, so I was leading the life of a monk. It was just bed and work, working out, bed, work, working out. Batman Begins, that's 7 years ago. Yeah, Chris Nolan had asked us all just not to discuss the film outside of the movie sets, so we tried to keep it all hush-hush. Even The Dark Knight Rises was, I wasn't sure whether I was going to be in it or not. Chris Nolan had told me. I did 2 hours, one day, on the set, and then a scene with Christian, but Chris wasn't sure whether he was going to need it in the film or not, so I didn't know the story. There was an incredible shroud of secrecy over the picture. And playing Schindler's List, yeah, there's of course a certain amount of research you can do, and God knows there's any amount of literature on the Holocaust. I actually avoided reading Holocaust literature because my character's actually living through that period of time and not realizing what's happening. I remember my reading material was actually a wonderful American writer called Cormac McCarthy, who wrote All the Pretty Horses, The Road, Blood Meridian. A writer who can evoke a sense of violence that's, he's almost like a Herman Melville who wrote Moby Dick. That was my reading, research for Schindler's List. I didn't, I thought Taken 1, the first one, was a very terrific, compact, cool European thriller, but none of us realized there might be the potential of a Taken 2. But the writers came up with a terrific scenario, so Taken 2 stands in its own right. You don't have to have seen Taken to enjoy Taken 2. It's a really cool movie.